How you guys doing out there? How you guys are doing out there? How you guys are doing? That's right. That's right. It's your boy Wild is back. As always, with something different you need. And I'll do for all of you. That's right, guys. This is just a little touching one right here. But you know what, though? I want to thank all of you guys for the love and the support because without all of you guys, none of this would be possible. I was going to share this on Facebook, but I said, you know what? Not today. I ain't going to do this one. I'll keep this one a minimum to a little circle, and hopefully the ones that's in this circle can hear what's going on about what I have posted up here today. Kyrie Irving and Kanye, these guys have opened Pandora's box. What's the truth? And that's what it is today, guys. What's the truth? What's been going on? What have these guys said? What have these guys done to make the Jewish community feel so uptight? But you know what, though, guys? It's a deep issue. It's a serious issue. And you know what? Maybe the box needed to be open. Maybe Pandora's box is just too full, and it was overflowing of the knowledge that needed to be out. Because it's a sad situation that you can't say certain things about people, but as long as you portray yourself in a negative way, that's all good. That's all great. And but the big ones that's in charge, the big wigs, they allow this stuff, because they're getting paid. It's not their families. That's why they don't want you putting them, and that's why you've never really heard too many. The last rap music I've heard, I used to hear, fight the power. You know what I'm saying? Elvis was the hero the most. You know what I'm saying? I felt that. Today, it's like these guys, they paid them to degrade their own people, and these guys are with it because just like after these guys leave, the ones that's doing it now, they got other guys that's just waiting in line. They got a ton of dudes that's waiting in line to get a few dollars to disintegrate black people. It's a sad thing, but it's a true thing. And we've been fighting this battle with each other for a long time. We have to get it right. Hopefully, we will get it right. If we don't get it right, it's not going to be a good outcome for us as black people. But we are all different, guys. Some people just move different. Some people think different, and some people care less about the color of your skin, and they don't even, because a lot of these guys are out here. Just because you look like me, that don't mean you're me. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the same color, that don't mean that you're black. Remember what I tell you? Everything that looks black is not black, and everything that looks white is not white. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all an individual, and you know what I'm saying? It's all up to the person. And these people that are doing these things that would allow themselves to go out there and make these certain types of albums of music to degrade their own people it's terrible. It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? For you guys out there that would do that and and justify that, you know what I'm saying? It's terrible. But that's how some individuals think because that's all they know. If you never know nothing and and that's all you want is that money, then that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get people that's out there to do these type of things and show no compassion while they're doing it. They don't care about being black. They'll do this to their own mothers. You know what I'm saying? So this is a fact. And and the sad thing is, I'm waiting for my rappers, my black rappers, to go out there and say something and make a rap song where they are going to talk about white people, where they are going to say something about Jewish people. But they have said something about Jewish people, and they have said something about white people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys that have said these things, and they made these guys take them out their albums. Michael Jackson, when he made, they don't really care about us. Listen to some of the tracks. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you what it was. They went back and they removed millions and millions of copies of what he put down because they didn't want him talking about Jews. They didn't want Tupac talking about Jews. I'm just telling you guys, and so all about white people. So and it's sad though. That we get put in a closet like that. You know what I'm saying? And for people, to profit or for our our sweat and tears. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. And we should have the right to say what we want. Because especially if we can talk about our people, we should be able to talk about everybody. So I don't know how this thing has gotten that people are allowed to do and say what they want uh, towards us, and we're not allowed to say anything back toward them. It's like we're children. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you guys, it's like we're children. And I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grandfather. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to let you say something to me and I can't say to you. And that's just how it is. But who's ever in charge, who's ever running things, have turned everything upside down. Everything is backwards. We have no voice. We have no right to make any decisions. And that's what they're telling you guys. We have no right on this planet to do anything or to say how we feel. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, guys. And these people are in a position to stop anything that you're doing. You know, it's sad. It's sad because the impact that we had, in the United States on this planet is astronomical. You know what I'm saying? So for us not being able to have a voice to say what we want to say is terrible because we should be allowed to voice our opinions. We should be allowed to speak up on injustices. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like every one of us that try to do that, something serious happens to them, or something happens to their careers, or somebody in their families, because you're not allowed to say anything. You're just allowed to accept everything that comes your way, and it's a sad situation. It's a sad situation that we put ourselves into, that we allow people to dictate our futures, and if we continue to let people dictate our futures, how are we going to grow as people? And we continue to let people tell us how to do things, tell us how to raise our children. Our wives don't even want to be around us because the media has made the black man feel like he's a piece of trash, like he's unworthy. And and once you allow people to come into your world, into your circle, they're going to bring trouble. They're going to bring havoc, especially the people that don't have the same views as you or values of you. You know what I'm saying? You may be a caring, sharing person, but the people that just came into your life, people are not caring. People that, what it is, dude, we really don't have the same things in common, because if we did, we'd all be treated the same. And that's how this is how this planet goes, to let you know that. I don't care how much money you have, how many cars you have, how many homes you have. That doesn't make it, and that doesn't mean nothing, because Kyrie Irving and Kanye West are letting you see that. To them, they're just a bunch of ignorant Negroes. You know what I'm saying? What's a few dollars? You can say you're worth $1 billion. That don't mean nothing. Now, there's people's out there already that's worth 50 billion, 200 billion. Until we stick together, until we unite together, until we put our money together, we can be strong. But until then, we won't. Because we're all trying to be the chief. Everybody wants to be that chief. Everybody wants to be the head nigga in charge. And that's the problem with us. Until we come together as a community, get our children together, our wives together, our sons and daughters together, our elders together, we can do much better. But until then, we're moving backwards, guys. And I see it. You guys see it. Most of you guys see it out there. You see what we're going through. You see how we perpetrate it on the news and the media each and every day. If I apply pressure and put you in the paper and the news like that on TV every day, what is everybody going to think? They're going to think you're a negative, nasty, degrading person. And that's how the world has, seen the blackface as a degrading person, as a degrading low life, as a thief, as a robber, a murderer. And I know a lot of us are not out here like that. But if I put you on TV like that every day, you're going to believe that. You're going to think that. They don't put nobody else on TV like that. Nobody. You don't see nobody on TV like that doing all these things. It makes it seem like white people don't do crimes. White people don't rob people. They don't. Come on, man. You wouldn't have what you have today. You wouldn't be here today if you wasn't robbed. That's the biggest crime of all, was you. There's no crime bigger than that. It's stealing another man or a woman or a child. There's no crime bigger than that, guys. Remember what I tell you. You can steal all the money you want in the world, but there's no crime bigger than stealing a human being and to forcing him or her to do something that's degrading. So you can't tell me that. But like I said, I'll get a lot of backlash because you know why? A lot of us are unique in our own ways. A lot of us are sheltered, and to this concept of believing that somebody is coming to save us. And you know what, guys? It's not going to happen. You can think somebody's coming to save you. You can think somebody's going to knock on your door and say, "Come on, man, we're going to take you and your family and your aunts and uncles and your brother and your cousins and your brother, and we're going to do all of these things for you." But they're not. They're not. They're not. Until we pave the way for ourselves, then we can move ahead. And I hate to say it, but all our elders that died for us to get to where we at today are turning over in their graves as they see our young brothers and sisters commit these atrocities towards each other. It's a shame. It's sad. I take it in because you know why? Because it hurts me. It's a sad thing. It's the worst thing that you would want to ever feel. But the Kanye and Kyrie Irving situation, Pandora's box has been open. Because you know why? A lot of black people already know the situation. We already know what's going on. We already know how the Jewish community feels about us. Come on. We already know how the world feels about us. This is nothing new. This is something that they just learned about, but hundreds and thousands of millions of black people already knew. We know who's in charge. We know who runs things. This has always been in our plan of design. But if you don't know now, you know, because this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, this is your boy Wilder. I'm here not this season. I'm not a hater. I am a congratulator. I appreciate all of you. If it's only one that tunes in, you're listening. That means a great deal to me. That you're listening. You're in tune with the show. That means that maybe I am saying something right. Maybe there is a point where you can reach and people can really understand what you're saying. Because if you don't, you never will. If you've never been through the pain of black people, you wouldn't understand. Like I said, some black people carry the burden harder than others. Now you can't be, you wouldn't understand. You'll be mad at the why she always like that. Why she always like that? That's because the pain is overwhelming. And you know what I'm saying? People, we're all different. The ones that take it in real deep like that, those are the ones that are real spiritual. Remember what I tell you guys. We also know not every black person is spiritual. No, they're not. Because if they were, they wouldn't be out here doing these kinds of acts of violence and atrocities. If you don't, you wouldn't be doing all of this stuff that you do. Know that, guys. People with spirituality ain't gonna be out here. Real, true people of spirituality. Now you got these fake people out here that's going around, running around. I go to church, I pray, I'm dressed up every Sunday. I smell. No, it ain't even about that. Come as you are. That's what it's about. Come as you are. You hear me, guys? Come as you are. And so we got to get that concept away of thinking that you're supposed to be beautied up going to church. You don't even have to go to church. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you pray to, as long as it makes you happy. This is your boy Wilder. As long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters. But we have to get the concept back together. I'm not saying you have to pray. I'm not saying you have to go to church, but you have to get some type of enlightenment inside of your soul. You know what I'm saying? If you have children, sons and daughters, you got to enlighten them, guys. You can't have them around negatory brothers and sisters. You hear me? You have to have them around positive brothers and sisters. And I say this, and a lot of my brothers get mad and sisters will get mad, but it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I come from a poor environment. You hear me? Poor environment. Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. You hear me? Poor environment. But the love is just so strong. You hear me? And we knew as young brothers and sisters, our families told us things. That you have black people, and then you have niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's a fact. You have to be a nigga to do nigga things like that towards your people. You have to be. It's no other word. It's no other way. So we have to get a better picture. I'm not saying, look at what Kyrie Irving and what Kanye said. Dude, we know. We know what they mean. We know what they're saying. I've seen it each and every day growing up in New York City. That's right. I've seen it. All my brothers and sisters have seen what Jewish people have done to black people. and what black people have done to Jewish people, because we're intertwined. We're in this, in this community together. You know what I'm saying? But uh, everybody's different. Everybody cares about their own ethnic group. Remember what I tell you. Everybody cares about their own ethnic group. It's all about strength in numbers. Our problem is we don't care about our ethnic group. We don't. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? So by these two guys opening up Pandora's box and letting you know what's going on, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. I know you guys, a lot of my brothers and sisters are mad at these guys, but I'm just telling you, y'all need to wake up and understand what these two brothers are talking about and what they said. Maybe they might not have been articulate enough to bring it out, but there's room to bring it out, guys. There's a lot of room to bring it out. There's lots more. If you want to really bring it out, you can bring it out. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let you hear a little bit of what this guy was saying. I'll back it up some. Hopefully you guys can hear it. And hold on. This is what Tupac and him said. Watch this. I want you guys to listen to what this guy says about what they made Tupac and Michael Jackson do, because they don't want you speaking on saying stuff about white people or Jewish people. But you can talk about your people all day. You can call your people out of their way, out of their names. Listen to this.
I don't want to put a name out there because I don't want to belittle my brothers. But whoever's the best artist that is the negative artist that's at the top of the game right now, there's another 1,000 of them just like him, but some of them have commentary that will resurrect and redeem our people. They don't give them the deals. They only give the one the deal that's going to promote the foolishness. Did you know?
You hear that? You heard what he said? They only give the deals to the ones who are going to promote foolishness, ignorance. There's so many artists out there that can uplift you, their communities with movement and joy and happiness and build you to be that successful individual that you are, but they don't want them ones. They don't want them ones out there that's going to talk positive stuff about you and me. You hear me? They want them ones out there that's going to promote ignorance. What he just said, there's 1,000 of them out there like that they bringing in to promote ignorance and death and destruction in your community. You have to think about what this man just said. This is some real stuff, guys. They bringing these people out here, our own people out here, to belittle us, to degrade us. You hear me? You listen to the stuff that these guys are writing. These guys are putting out there. Everything is to degrade you, is to kill you, is to carry a gun, is to shoot your baby, your mother, your grandmother, your aunt, your uncle. And nobody has a problem with that being played or being, come on, dog. There has to be a problem with that being played. It has to be. For us not to see it, but that's some good music. Look at the beat. Hell with the beat. Listen to the message. Listen to what these guys are saying. Listen to what these young women are saying when they out here rapping so-called. But you know what? I want you to listen to a little bit more. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want you to listen to a little bit more.
Brother, oh God, that Tupac, whenever they did the song, Two of America's Most Wanted, in the commentary at the end, Tupac, I said, he made a statement. He said, after we get finished with these black bees, we can go after these Jewish hoes. And you know they made him edit that out? They told him you can say black bees, but you can't say Jewish hoes. When Michael Jackson made the song, They Don't Really Care About Us, he said, sue me, chew me, you will never do me. They make the groups make songs you recall millions of albums to take the word chew out.
And you know what? I remember that. You know how I remember that? Because when he just said they recall millions and millions and millions of albums from Michael Jackson, that's when they said that somebody stole a 18-wheeler with millions of cassettes on it and all that. That was that right there. Because they don't want you saying nothing negative about them. As long as you're saying something about you, it's okay. It's okay. And it's sad that People want you to degrade your people, and they want to make money off of you degrading your people, and you have no problem with it. We have no problem with it. Look, I was riding by the other day, and I saw these two white dudes. They're playing a rap song. I can't remember what the hell it was playing, but they were just banging. You can see that these two dudes are rednecks, but they banging it. They banging it. As soon as I pulled up to them, what they do? Rolled the one up and drove off, because they know you hate black people, but you love what they got, and you love what they can produce. This is just terrible. So I don't know who has portrayed us or put us in this narrative that we are all foul people, all dangerous, all ignorant and stupid. It's just not true. Maybe for most, maybe for some of us, but I know not me. What I'm saying? I know not my sons, not my wife. You hear me? Not my brothers. But there's a lot of us out here doing simple and immature things to one another to make people feel like that. And if I see you out here doing all of these things every day, and I'm gonna put you on the news. I'm gonna find a way to put you on the news, and that's what they do. They find ways to put you in the news. They go to your community and they'll set up. You don't even know they're in your community. They'll set up in little vans or little buildings, and they'll have videos. They'll go to the roughest neighborhood and put videos up. Their cameras up, set them up. You won't even know it. You'll think it's the cameraman or the dude fixing a light, and they'll set these videos up and cameras up in your community, and they'll take videos of y'all. Wait for y'all to erupt. Wait for somebody to get shot. Wait for somebody to get stabbed, ran over by a car. And what they do, they bring all that and give it back to the news media. You hear me? And they portray that and put you on that. There's nobody else on TV that they portray as an animal, as a savage, more than black people, and that is a fact. And so when they're looking at us like that, we have to change the narrative about a lot of things that we do, about a lot of our values, towards life, and we have to think about how we're going to go about raising our children. I'm not saying what Kyrie Irving and Kanye did, was the best thing, because really, I'm not a Kanye fan. I'm just telling you. I understand where he's going with that, but I'm just not a Kanye fan. I can dig with Kyrie because I understand his principality and the matter of his situation and the magnitude that he tried to bring things out. But maybe it was the wrong time, maybe it was bad timing, but that's showing you guys how this world is. And a lot of you black people want to justify it. A lot of you guys want to justify. Well, this is, and he should never said what he said. And I love everybody, and and just love everywhere. And I just want to just keep loving. And everybody just love me. And I don't care about who you are. I just love. And I just want to be loved. And I just hate the love. And I just love the love. And I just all of it is about the love. That's all we are. You know what I'm saying? That we the most compassionate, understanding people there are. You know what I'm saying? We allow people to do things and to dictate our future. And we cannot continue to do that. As you can see, guys, you have no voice. You have no voice. Just like, listen, what I'm giving out right here, this should be drawing thousands in. But they're not going to let that happen. They're not going to let thousands in. You know what I'm saying? What did the man just say? They're going to let certain individuals be on top or be successful. They're not going to let everybody do that, especially not every damn black person, because they know better. You know what I'm saying? If I educate too many black people, that means he's going to educate too many black people. And that's just how it goes, guys. This is your boy Wilder. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I appreciate all the love and the support from each and every last one of you. If you guys want to tune into my stream, feel free to tune into the stream. Like I said, I'm here all the time. I'm kicking the Willie Bobo. It's a touching situation today, every day, what I'm saying? Because, like I said, maybe this might awaken a lot of our brothers and sisters that have been asleep for so long, and that'll continue to be asleep. Maybe it'll open the eyes of so many of our brothers and sisters, that have vision but no sight. You know what I'm saying? This is all true, guys, because a lot of us are walking around here like everything is, hunky dory, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody walks around, especially our people. We don't really give a damn what happens to the next man as long as it don't happen to me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. So we have to get out of that stigmatization like that, because what happens to the next man can happen to you, and if it don't happen to you, it can happen to somebody in your family. You know what I'm saying? And we used to care. Now we don't care because we don't even want to share. And that's facts, guys. You know what I'm saying? And so what these guys are saying shows a lot of it might have touched, and echoed in a few things that shouldn't have been said. But you can't treat somebody and do things to people and don't expect people to say nothing. And see, this is what it really is. People can do and say and treat you any kind of way and give you a few pennies and you're not supposed to say nothing. That doesn't have to just go for Kyrie Irving or Kanye West. That goes for a lot of our black people. They're not supposed to say nothing. And that's why when they have these platforms, they don't say certain things that they're supposed to say. And you don't say these things, you know what I'm saying, how we're gonna get things move ahead. You know what I'm saying? The elders that paved the way for us, to have this knowledge and education. I know they got to be mad at us because we're scared to let it out. We're scared to share it with one another. We're scared to help one another out. We'd rather go help a lot of the people that put us in this predicament than help out their own mothers and brothers. You know, and it's sad. And I'm not saying that all of us are like that, but the majority of us are like that. And we know that. I'm not trying to be on here degrading my people and make our people feel like they're down or nothing or worthless because I'm not. Because I have nothing. You know what I'm saying? But my family and love and unity, which is inside of them. You know what I'm saying? And I hold on to that. But we have to make a change, guys. We have to do better. We have to, strengthen our circle. We have to don't support these people that are putting these derogatory messages out about you or your family. Don't support them. That's what we do. We continue to support them. We got our children listening, our babies listening to this foul music. You know what I'm saying? That's not even benefiting us at any level. And we continue to buy this music. We continue to listen to this, and they continue to stream it. They continue to play it because they want you. The more that you listen to this negative stuff, the more that you will feel less of yourself. You would think your mother's a hoe. You would think your father's a crackhead. You would think your brother's a bum. You know what I'm saying? A murderer. As long as you continue to play this music, music is one that plays a major part in a human being's life. It doesn't matter what ethnic group you come from. Music is very strengthful, and it can change a lot of things, and they know this, and so by them continue to portray us with the type of music that we put out, it's trash. It's trash. I'm being on the real with you. It's trash, and then, the rappers, hey, they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so thankful that my sons are not into it. My sons don't go hard with it. You know what I'm saying? My sons move at a different beat because that's how I put them. I didn't play music like that around them. You know what I'm saying? I did not play music like that around my sons, and I didn't want them to listen to that because especially the male, what I'm saying, it has a huge, what I'm saying, a huge impact on black men. This rap music, and so I didn't feel that was a need for my sons to get into. You know what I'm saying? Thank God they didn't. I'm not going to say that I've never played it around. I'm not going to say that they never heard it. They've heard it. But what I did, I let them know and I acknowledged it to them the type of music that is played. I ain't say all rap music is bad, but majority of it is terrible, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And the rappers that are out today, I'm just not into. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm old, maybe I've gotten cold, but this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, what's the truth? What is the truth? Guys, like I said, if you guys can hear me out there, high five or wave, something, just to let me know that you guys can hear me. And, feel free to chime in. If you guys want to tune into my StreamYard, and you guys feel free to tune into my StreamYard. Like I said, guys, without all of you, none of this would be possible. You guys can follow me on Facebook. You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, StreamYard, and YouTube. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like I said, I'm here for a reason, not the season. I am not a hater. I am a congratulator. You know what I'm saying, guys? With that being said, it's a touching moment for all of us. You know what I'm saying? That have to hear that rhetoric. It's an ongoing story. It's nothing new for black people in America. Like I said, most black people just don't want to talk about it. Most black people don't even want to be a part of it because you know what it is? Most black people hate to hear other black people talk about our issues that go on in our own community. They'd rather hear it. And, the sad thing is we don't want to hear it from ourselves. but we'd rather hear from somebody of a different ethnic group tell us all about ourselves, and then we'll get mad. You know what I'm saying? Then we ain't gonna do nothing. We're gonna just sit there and listen. Really, we ain't gonna get mad. We're gonna sit there and listen. But if we say it towards each other, that how we treat each other in the street, and how we don't like our children, and we treat our children like trash, we're ready to fight each other. We're ready to kill each other at a drop of a dime. But the same people, remember what I tell you, same people that got us all in the predicament that we ain't gonna say nothing. But the moment you say something, how you treating your own child, how you doing what you doing in the community, how we allowing the people to do what we do towards each other, dude, we're gonna be mad. But I want you to hear some more what my man said though. Uh, like I said, this is your boy, but I want you to hear some more what he said. And I know you got what he said about Michael Jackson and Tupac. Now that was deep. But this is even deep right this up.
Look at Kanye West's old song. He said, I can't remember the exact words. He said something about dope drug dealers buy George and crack is by crack. And the white man is backing off of all of that. Listen to the radio version. And the word white man is deleted. It's edited out. So what is it that you can't say negative Jews? You can't say nothing negative about white people. But every song we can make can whoop a nigga, kill a nigga. We can always degrade ourselves, but we can't degrade no other nationality of people who set up and who control that narrative.
Did you hear what he said? Who set up to control that narrative that you can't say nothing about nobody else but about your people? Who set up? Who did that? Who started that? Who? Somebody had to do it. Somebody said, nah, dude, we ain't gonna let them talk about nobody else but their people. They don't give a damn. They don't care, and they like it. Look at him. He's smoking a blunt in there while he performing. Look at him. He don't care. But this is true, guys. This is true fact. This is what people think of us. You know what I'm saying? But who put that in position? Somebody had to implement that. Somebody had to do that. Who? For only you can't say nothing towards nobody. Nobody else. Everything has become corrupt, guys. And what it is, a lot of stuff is starting to be leaked out. And sometimes it becomes more about money, man. It comes about principality. It comes about principality. It comes about your people, man. Come on. If you don't have respect for your people, you ain't gonna make it. You may think, I'm getting it. Nah, dude, that's not good. That's not good for your young brothers and sisters out there to be degrading each other like that. It's not a good thing. It leaves a bad taste. And people see that. People, people see what we do and how we do it. But everybody does it. I'm not worried about everybody. You can't worry about everybody like that when it comes to your own ethnic group. Because every ethnic group worries about their own. And if you don't believe that, you're a damn idiot. You hear them tell you, yeah, we love everybody. But who they loving? They getting their community strong. You know what I'm saying? They building up the walls and everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me. We're the only ones that don't care. We think that we're better than each other. That's our biggest problem, guys. We really think that we're better than each other, and we're not. We're going through the same struggle and going to have the same struggle. They're showing you guys it don't matter how much money you got. I'm telling you, they're showing you that. If you continue to keep thinking because you got a little bit of money and you got your own homes and all that, it's like that. It don't matter. I'm just telling you. That don't mean nothing. Remember what I tell you, that money, even Oprah's money, that don't mean nothing. Yeah, she worth a billion. Yeah, she worth a billion. But how many people worth 15, 20, 30 billion, a trillion? Him, gazillion. I'm just telling you. And there's more of them that's worth billions. And so these people are in power, these people are in charge. That's why you don't own no car. You don't own, you might own a car dealership, but you didn't make the car. You may own a bunch of them homes, but you don't. You may have built them homes, but where did the material and all that come from? I'm just telling you guys, like I said, you may own all them cars, but any of those cars did you build? Did you manufacture any of them tools until you own it your own self? That's why these guys talk about their own brand. That's why you hear these guys, because they want to own their own stuff. They don't want to be down and locked down by somebody else, with somebody controlling you, telling you what you can do. I know a lot of these old rappers saying this stuff. You know what? If I can go back, I wouldn't even be down with Sony and none of them. I just would have kept selling CDs and stuff out the cars and made all my money. That's what they want you to do. Join in with them. And once you join in with them, you done sold yourself. You hear all these entertainers, you hear all these artists, you hear all these athletes, these executives, you hear how they talk, you hear them. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter if it's sports or not. You're only allowed to do what they want you to do. That's what they're saying in so many words. But like I said, though, guys, this is your boy Wilder. Hey, I'm not going to be in here too long. I just wanted to just bring this little show out because I told you guys I'm going to start bringing my shows out more and more, as many as I can. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go on Facebook because I just didn't want to today. I may share it later. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to go on there right now because it just wasn't meant for that day. You know what I'm saying? Because some things you just don't have to share with everybody. You know what I'm saying? If I can just get one person to listen and look, then it was great. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the billions of views and trillions of views. I don't need all that. Only thing I need to do is be happy and be thankful for what I have. But if you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to be part of my StreamYard, feel free to be part of the StreamYard. This is your boy Walker. Like I said, hey, what's the truth? You know what I'm saying? Have you been told lies your whole life? Which you have. You know what I'm saying? But this is your boy Wilder. I'm not on here to make somebody feel less than what they're supposed to feel. I'm just on here to give you guys a decent message. That's all. And I hope you guys can understand what's going on and the magnitude of everything that these two gentlemen have brought out, in these last 2 weeks. It's been controversial, it's been touching, but it's been eye-opening as well. And it's been enlightening because a lot of us need to hear certain things. And a lot of us need to stop running away from what's needed to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can't continue to allow people to do and say things to you that you can't say back to them. And that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Because, you have to, and you should be able to have a voice. That's what we're all blessed with, is a voice. And if you can't have a voice, then what can you have? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, though, guys, this is your boy Wilder. Wilder's, saying I'm here for a reason. I'm not the season. I'm not a hater. I am a congratulator. I want to thank all of you that continue to show support, continue to tune in. It's a great thing, guys. It's a great thing from all of y'all. But like I said, though, guys, we have to, if we're going to be greater, we have to do greater things and think greater, you know what I'm saying? If we're going to achieve the ultimate goal. But like I said, though, guys, thank you. Once again, thank you. And feel free, to share this with your friends and family, your loved ones, the people that you hold dearest the most. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, knowledge is endless. And there may be something that you might know that I don't know. And if you want to be a part of this show, you can be part of this show. Let me see what I can do right here. Hold on. So this is boy Wilder, guys. Like I said, appreciate I came on there late. I don't know if I can on there right now. But like I said, feel free to share this with your friends and families and loved ones, people that you hold close to your heart. And maybe that this show can open up a few windows, a few doors, uh, to let people see that what's really going on. Because there's a lot going on in this world that a lot of us have no knowledge uh, of what's going on. And it's a fact. So we have to do an amazing job of putting out positive information to our young brothers and sisters because they're going to need it, guys. You know what I'm saying? And, knowledge is endless. And if you have any information that can uplift your people, I urge you to give it to them. Give them that information as long as it's positive. Because we're going to need all the information. There's a lot of us that are around here, guys, that know nothing of themselves. Nothing. Spiritually, mentally. I'm just being honest with you guys. There's a lot of us out here that don't know nothing of themselves and walk around like sheep every day. And they need the help. You can see us walking around here. The ones that need the help. Like I said to you guys, we're all unique in our own way. We're all unique in our own way. But any gifts, any special talents that you have, share them with your brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Share them. And all the fools that you know that are around your little brothers and sisters, remove them. Remove them fools from around your little brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And, you have to talk to them. You have to lighten your little brothers and sisters each and every day, guys, in a positive way. And it doesn't have to be, in a derogatory way, because they get enough of that. They see enough of that. They feel enough of that each and every day that they go outside. And so you have to assure them that they are special. They are somebody. That they are here for a purpose, a reason. Because when they put the stuff on, they put it on. For these young kids today, it's just ridiculous. It's not a good thing. How they continue to go out here and do these things. But like I said, though, a lot of them out here doing these things because they're crying out. They're crying out for love. They're crying out for some support that they can't get, that they really truly are probably missing. And the people are not giving us or giving them the love that they truly need and miss. Once again, guys, this is your boy. This is your boy Wild. What's the truth? Only thing I know is that Kanye and Kyrie have opened Pandora's box. And if you guys have been on YouTube or any other channels like that, you guys will see that Pandora's box is open. And people are mad at them for putting stuff out, saying things that the Jewish community feels that they shouldn't have said. But you know what, though? That's just their voice. That's just their opinion. That's just how they view things. Is it a serious situation? Sure. Because these guys, they're in a high position to know. What I'm saying? They see things. They be around people that are very, very, very outspoken, very wealthy. And like I said, though, this is what they do. These guys do this every single day. And they feel, you know how it is. A lot of people that have money, that get money, like they have, feel that they are worthy to say and do certain things as the next person that has money. But you know what, though, guys? I'm telling my people, you just can't. Because I said it the other day. It doesn't matter how much money you have. That is not the issue. You know what I'm saying? The issue is not about how much money you have, because everybody has money, and there's just some people with a large sum of access of money. You know what I'm saying? And they really don't care what these two guys have. Their whole purpose to do with them is they're done. They want to be done with them. They want to be finished with them. They want to push these two guys to the side because they've opened Pandora's box. They said things that the Jewish community and most of the white people feel that should not be said. But like I said, who am I to tell you to say these things? I'm just a common man with a common plan. I'm just giving you what I've gotten back. You know what I'm saying? So it's rough. You're not allowed to say nothing. It's like you're a child, and this a lot of this stuff that is being pushed on you. It brings back so many memories of things that have occurred in our lives. You know, to see when you touch a few stones, when you open a few doors, when you pull up the windows and pull back the curtains, you really can start seeing things. Like I said, most see things that others don't see because they don't want to see it, and the reason why they don't want to see it because they may be doing other different things. You know what I'm saying, to please other people, and they don't want to upset them. The other people that they're with. And that's a lot of my brothers and sisters how they are. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like, no, I'm with these people. You could never do nothing. That's how you feel. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's you. You know what I'm saying? That's why everything that we've been trying to accomplish over the years have been you know have been pushed aside, uh, torn down because of a lot of our own doing a tremendous job of doing that. And it's a fact. But like I said, though, what Kyrie Irving and Kanye have said, uh, most won't never say, especially not the ones that are in high position that these two are. Most will never dare to challenge the authority uh, that pays the bill, because you know what, most are trying to make and please everybody else. So just most of us don't want to stir up stuff. But the great ones do speak up. The great ones are the ones, what I'm saying, that you always should have the respect for. God, you can't be saying all this stuff. You can't, what though? Everybody's different. Everybody's not going to be quiet. Everybody's not going to be quiet. And I know what it is. I know a lot of my brothers and sisters, they got money. They got access to certain things now. So they don't want to feel, nah, I don't agree with him. I don't agree with what they saying. But they'll agree with everything else you saying. You know what I'm saying? But they won't agree with you. Because that's what it's about, guys. We're trying to make everybody happy except the people that look like me and you. And that is a fact. Like I said, though, this is boy Wilder. Hey, I'm here for the reason, not the season, guys. Like I said, though, you can't say everything that the two guys said was wrong. And you can't say everything that they did say was right. Everybody goes through struggles. Every ethnic group has downs and ups. You know what I'm saying? Have been through it all. Every ethnic group. I don't care what group it is. You know what I'm saying? We've all been through it. You know what I'm saying? And you should be allowed to say what you want to say, but you can't say what you want to say. And you know what? Sometimes if you do got what things that you want to say that's very harsh towards people, other people of a different background, you shouldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be very discreet. They should be very discreet because these guys they are in a big platform. But you know what though? People wanted Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to be discreet. People wanted Jackie Robinson to be discreet. Kurt Flood to be discreet. They wanted all these guys to be discreet. Jim Brown. I'm just telling you. They wanted all of them not to say nothing. They wanted all them guys to shut up. You know what I'm saying? But all of them guys spoke up because the situation that they was going through at the time. And all these guys up there, well, that was that time. That was the '60s and stuff. Dude, the '60s is right now. A lot of you guys don't know the '60s is right now. No, this is 220. This is going on 222, 223. I'm just telling you guys. He don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, what it is. Like I said, a lot of you, you may be with somebody that's different. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna turn the news. You're not gonna look at the news. You're not gonna look at certain things that's aired. So I already know that because you're trying to please somebody. You know what I'm saying? You want people to believe it. I'm not like that. I don't act like that. That's not me. I'm better than you. No, you're not. I don't give a damn who you with. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you want to make children, right? They hurt light skinned children too. You know what I'm saying? Don't think they don't. Because this world has changed, guys, and it's changing fast. And so if you don't prepare, get prepared, and think about your children and your community, it's not going to be the same. And if you see these young people out here running around here doing these things, they're doing them for a reason because they're crying out for help. They really are crying out for help, guys. You don't want to believe that, but it's the truth. And we're not helping these young brothers and sisters. Instead of tearing them down, we need to build them up. And if we don't build them up, we need to at least let them know that there is a better way, that you don't have to do what you're doing. And all you guys, my brothers and sisters out there that have these serious trades, you need to be going to get these young men. Y'all got money. A lot of you guys out there got money. You know what I'm saying? I've done it. Get you a bus. You know what I'm saying? Just like they did it back in the days when they was coming to get the kids to take them to the church and all that in the neighborhood. You can do the same thing. You got a shop, and y'all want to show these kids the proper way and the right way to grow up to be positive individuals. Like I said, you get vans, guys. All of my brothers and sisters get vans. We can go to the neighborhoods and get these kids up. And and if you guys got trades, and you teaching shop, you teaching metal, welding, whatever you do, you could install that into these kids to let them know that you don't have to go out there and sacrifice yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a sad thing that I'm watching all my little brothers and them going through what they're going through, and sisters in the streets to the day. Because it's a sad movement. A lot of us don't want to speak on it. They speak on it a different way. They type it in. They're not going to speak on it like I'm speaking on it. I'm a type because they don't want to be seen. They don't want to be heard. They don't want nobody. Nah, man. If I say something, like I said, they ain't gonna like me no more. They ain't gonna want me around no more. So when stuff arouses and they bring it up, I just be like, it was terrible, and I move on because they're not gonna say nothing. And you know why you don't want to say nothing? Because you know it's bad. You know it's terrible. You know what's going on. You don't want to speak on it because you know the situation has become terrible for all of us. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. You can tune in or you can tune me out. Either way, it doesn't matter. This is your boy here for the reason, not the season. And all you guys that have tuned in, like I said, I appreciate it. All the ones that have followed me on my YouTube channel, it's growing slowly, but it get there because I'm getting it out there for the people, for masses. Like I said, though, without all of you, none of this would be possible. But I want to thank you guys. I got a few more minutes to be on here. Like I said, if you feel that I've said something out of the way that was derogatory to any of you guys, that is not my intentions. My intention is not to say anything to make you guys feel less than what you are, because you guys have done a tremendous job of allowing me to, like I said, to share my screen, with your groups, because, like I said, it's all good. None of this is negative. None of this is meant to harm, to degrade anyone, to make anybody feel like they're not worthy, because that's not my intention, guys. You know how I roll. When I do my shows, like I said, I did over 10,000 podcast shows. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I do is check out my shows. You look for my name. You go scroll in certain areas, you'll find some of my old shows. I got thousands of them. When I mean thousands of them, because I try to stay consistent as possible. But you can't make everybody happy. The only one that you can make happy is yourself, and you should make yourself happy. That's the first person. But like I said, though, guys, it's a touch moment with these guys are going through, what these guys have said, because the Jewish community, they're not going for it. And they want repercussions badly. I've watched, like I said, I did a show earlier this morning on Kyrie Irving and what he brought up, and like I told these guys on that show, they want Kyrie Irving banned. You could have heard Shannon Sharp this morning. They really, he said in so many words. After they said, yes, a 5-game suspension, he said, no, it's going to be more than that. Because what it really is, he know it. He don't want to say it, but somebody's going to come out and say it. They really want to ban Kyrie Irving, guys. That's what I've gotten early, early this morning. God typed it back, text me. That's what's really going on. They want to ban Kyrie Irving. They don't want him in the league no more. I know you guys are, get out of here. That's not true. They're going to pass this over. Yeah, you might think that, but I'm just telling you, people might forgive, but they don't forget. I'm just telling you this, guys. What I was told is that they want to ban Kyrie Irving. They want, with all his antics, his charades, you know what I'm saying? They're tired. They're tired. Guy, who posted it to me, he's in, like I said, he has a friend that's down with ESPN. This is how I get a lot of my information. My man asked me, "He said, you serious?" Yes, yeah. I told you I got people in this group from all over, man, and the dude shared it with me. That's how I know you guys don't believe this when I tell you this. But some of the stuff that I do put out here, I do say. I've heard other commentators say it. You don't think some of these guys are following you? You don't think some of these guys are, they go to everybody. That's how a lot of these guys get their information. Sure, they have inside sources, but what they do, you're their media, you're their news. They take everything from you and they'll put it out there because their platforms are bigger and you're going to believe everything that they say, but they got the information really from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm being on the real. This is some real stuff, because like I said, what I got is that the NBA wants to ban Kyrie Irving. He knows it. And you can see the expression on his face because they done told him that. They probably told him, you probably got another year or two in here, bro, and it's going to be it. You don't see Jamal Tinsley there, right? You don't know what he did, right? Like I said, all these guys, everybody that you see out there, these guys got serious issues. Kobe Bryant lucky. He lucky. They really wanted to fry him. He lucky. I'm just telling you, Kobe lucky. But everybody mad at Kyrie. They mad at Kanye. But I'm just saying, I ain't saying neither one of them right. They just have their opinions. That's their opinions. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to voice it. Like I told you, that's what they did back in the days. The athletes, they spoke up. The true ones spoke up. Not every athlete's going to speak up. Not every athlete's going to say something because they don't want to mess up their image. They don't want other people to look at them any kind of way. It's like if you speak up for black people, you're racist. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. He said, if you say anything that's uplifting towards black people, you're racist. And the sad thing is, it's a lot of black people that are coming at Kyrie. So I know. I said it this morning. I'm not a Kanye fan. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not in him. But I know what he's doing is just that's fake. That's fake what he's doing. A lot of it. A lot of it. I ain't saying it's all wrong, but a lot of it is right. But I'm just not into it. I just look at him as a different type of person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's successful. He has millions. He got billions. He go all over the world. He got money that I'll never have. I know that, but I'm not into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm more into Kyrie because I can feel his spirituality. You know what I'm saying? He's just young, and he just don't really know how to bring it out. That's all. And maybe the people that's enlightening him just in a little bit of a wrong way because a lot of people that's spiritual, they'll come into people's lives that have money and they'll guide them and teach them to do different things that they normally don't do. And that's true, guys. I'm saying a lot of these rich people have their own spiritual advisors. You know what I'm saying? That guides them. So they say. But these two guys in for it. These two guys in for a big fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, they're gonna lose a lot. They'll still be successful people. They'll still have money. They're gonna lose billions. He lost 500 million. They so what? He still got 500 million. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? The dude's still rich. These dudes they ain't not stupid guys. These guys are very educated, and their families make sure they put a lot of that money away and did things with their money. You know what I'm saying? So they're not stupid young men. By far, they might say stupid stuff, but that doesn't mean that they're stupid people. Even the most successful people in the world are do the most damage to the human on this planet. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me that. They're just two brothers. That's cut from different cloths and think different, and that's all it is. They won't be the first and they won't be the last, but they will get a lot of backlash from the media, from the world. And it's going to be tough. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Wherever they go, this is going to pop up. This is going to come up. It's going to be a talk of the town for a lengthy part. You know what I'm saying, of their lives. And they may carry them the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't forget. You know what I'm saying? That you know, that they'll forgive you, but they don't forget. Remember what I tell you. If they forgive you. And I know one thing I learned about the Jewish people. One thing I learned about the Jewish people more than anybody, they don't forgive. If you guys don't, you know any Jews, I'm just telling you, you know that. They don't forgive. You know, and that's one thing I learned about Jewish people, they don't forgive. You know, they hold that when it comes to their, you know, to the, to their people, they're gonna hold that strong. Whatever you've done to them, you could be 100 years old, they coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? I watched them go get them Holocaust victims. I mean, the guys that did that to to some Holocaust victims. I watched them go get them Germans. You know what I'm saying? I watched the last guy they got that I can remember. He was like 95, 96, and they put him in jail, and he died. They didn't give a damn. They didn't show no remorse. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones like that that show remorse. We the only ones that don't want to go get the people that did a lot of stuff to us in the 60s and 50s. A lot of people still alive, but you ain't gonna go get them. You ain't gonna say nothing to them. But like I said, though, it's your boy Wilder. We all different. You know what I'm saying? We all unique in our own way. Well, you have to forgive. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see them Jews ain't forgiving. They're gonna make sure they gonna make sure they fry their two young brothers in some kind of way. Anything that they do, if they done, is gonna come out. Remember what I tell you. Remember what I tell you. They're not finished with them. This ain't done. They're gonna make sure they bring out all their baggage, all their luggage, and they're gonna air it for you and me to see, to hear. Watch what I tell you. Because that's just, you know, when people have an upper on you, that's what they do. And they're gonna, you know, and it's a known fact, guys. It's a known fact. They're gonna come at them. It's not done. If you guys can hear me clearly out there, you guys know what I'm talking about. This is your boy Wilder. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. It's just sad that this is just continues to go on each and every day, and you know, each and every one of our lives. You know what I'm saying? Because really, we shouldn't have to go through this. We've been here together too long for us to continue to go through this stuff. And you know, it leaves a bad taste on you know, everybody. You know, it just brings up bad vibes. You know, you don't want to. I know we all want to live in peace. We all want to live in harmony. But that's not the way everything is set up today. You know, and that's not the way things have been set up. They say. You know, I'm just being on the real with you guys. You know, sure, you know, I want everything to be peaceful, loving, loyal, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I want my children to live in harmony. I want them to be, you know what I'm saying, the greatest men that they could be. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want my daughters to be respectable women. You know, it's just a lot, man. You know, but uh, it's a sad situation that these guys really have brought up today. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes things might need to be aired. Have these two guys open up Pandoras box? I mean, have them. And once again, though, guys, feel free to tune in, chime in, just pass this on to your friends, your family, your loved ones. Like I said, it's all good, guys. It's all good. Because you know, like I said, I'm not gonna make everyone happy. I'm not gonna please everybody. I'm not gonna to be the number one happy guy. You know what I'm saying? That everybody's tuned into. But the ones that have tuned and the ones that do know and understand what I'm bringing up, what I'm talking about, I appreciate all of that. You know what I'm saying, from you guys, because without all of you guys, none of this possible. You know, you guys continue to keep motivating me, pushing me to doing what I do, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the love and support that you guys give me, it goes a long way. Trust me, guys, it goes a long way. You know, and so I'm gonna continue to give you guys a decent show. You know, so that you guys can understand the magnitude, you know what I'm saying, of what these two young men are going through. Because, like I said, guys, it's rough. It's real rough. The situation, it can be scary, and it may be detrimental to both of their careers, you know what I'm saying? You see already they've gotten one, and you see they've gotten another. And so, you know, there's more that they're going to come from, because there's a lot of people out there that might feel the way that Kyrie Irving and Kanye West feel, you know? like I said, they're both human. They're young men. They have the voice, they have the platform to say what they say. But as you can see, both of them got broke down because, like I said, they're gonna come at them, and they both kind of apologize in their own type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because when they take that money from them, that paper from them, that shuts up every damn thing. Dude, I lost 500 million. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to endorse me. But you know what? If you were smart, a lot of guys get real smart. They buy their own little small warehouse, a small little factory. It don't got to be uh, 200,000 square feet. You know what I'm saying? It could be 1,000 square feet. If you know how to manage it, right? You can have these guys in there making your own sneakers. I'm just saying though. But everybody, you're making the money, but you're still giving it back to these guys. If you can make your own brand and do it like you did, you could, they could have, you don't have to, you don't have to do everything everybody else do. And see, that's why, and the way it is. But this is your boy Walter. Like I said, I've been on here for a little bit. If you want to share this group with your friends, your family, your loved ones, feel free. Like I said, feel free because knowledge is endless. You know what I'm saying? And, if you got any information that's positive, feel free to share it. But you guys, once again, want to be a part of my stream, my show, feel free. Like I said, it's all good. But this is your boy Wilder. Been on here for a little minute. I hate to go, but I gotta go. But I will be back with another show. So you guys, as always, stay blessed and stress free. Tonight I'm gonna do the next game, so tune in. Feel free to tune in. But right now, guys, I gotta go. I hate to go, but you know what? I gotta go. But I will be back with another show. So with that being said, guys, you stay blessed, stay stress free, continue loving your family. This is your boy Wilder. I hate to go, but I gotta go. But I'm out.